Hey, what's going on everybody? Paul Tech here, and welcome to the unboxing and hands-on of the Moto E4 for Verizon. Now this device right now, you can currently pick it up for $40 at your local Walmart. That's an incredible low price for what you're getting on this device. Let's take a look at the back of the specifications here. You're getting an all black color Moto E4, getting 16 gigabytes of internal storage, which is expandable up to 256 gigs. This also has a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, a 2800 milliamp hour removable battery. You also get the Android 7.1.1 Nougat on this device as well. And what it doesn't say on the back, but opening up the box, you can see this device also has a fingerprint sensor to the bottom of the Moto E4. So I think that's a great feature that you're getting on this specific model from Verizon. And again, for the crazy low price of only $40. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at the device and all the items you get in the box. So here we go. Let's go ahead and just remove it. Now I know there is a Moto E4 right now for Boost Mobile and as well as for Metro PCS, but I definitely wanted the fingerprint sensor, so that's why I went with this one. And I also wasn't a big fan of the gold color from Metro PCS, and I definitely like the black color. I think it looks a lot better in my opinion. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go through all the contents that does come with your Moto E4 through Verizon. Now this top portion here does lift up, which gives you your device. I'm going to place that off to the side and we'll come back to it in just a moment. So first thing you get out of the box, you do get some reading material here. You do get some pamphlets, which we're going to just place that off to the side. You also get your micro USB data cable, so no Type-C on this device. And you also get your wall brick here. So I kind of like the way it looks there. I like that Motorola dimple you get to the front of your wall brick there. And then you also get a 2800 milliamp hour battery, which is nice because it is removable. Let's move on to the device itself here. So for the display on the Moto E4, you're getting a 5-inch HD 720p display. It does have 2.5D glass. You also get a front firing speaker on this device, a front flash as well, a nano coating, which is going to be like a water repellent coating to the front. You also get a fingerprint sensor to the bottom of the device. Now to the right hand side, you can see you got your volume rockers right there. Right below the volume rockers is your textured power button, which I absolutely like the fact that it's textured. And working our way to the bottom of the Moto E4, you do get your charging port there as well as a microphone. Let's take a look at the left hand side. On the left hand side, there's absolutely nothing. And working our way to the top of the device, you'll see your 3.5mm headphone jack. And let's take a look at the back of the Moto E4, because there is your 8-megapixel rear-facing camera. Also has the LED flash. Now that camera doesn't protrude out as much as I thought it would. You got Motorola branding to the back as well as Verizon. And it does have a kind of soft finish to the back of it. Now, a good thing with the Moto E4, the back is removable, so that is something I really do appreciate because I'm the type that likes to buy spare batteries and I like to swap out my battery as the day goes. So as you can see there, you can just go ahead and remove the back cover. And removing the back cover does get you access to your micro SD card slot for expandable storage. And like I said, it can be expanded up to 256 gigabytes, and you also got a pre-installed SIM card on this device. You also get 2 gigabytes of RAM on the Moto E4, and I got the 2800 milliamp hour battery there. And I'm always a big fan of removable backs and batteries. I like the fact that you can just swap out the battery, replace the back if it does get damaged. So let's go ahead and power the Moto E4 on here. And I'll go ahead and remove this pre-installed screen protector. As you can see, powered by Android. Now Motorola or Lenovo, they always have some very interesting boot up animations, so I'm interested to see how this one will look. Again, you're getting a 5-megapixel front-facing camera and flash, so let's go ahead and watch this real quick. Alright, very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up, go through the setup process, connect it to my Wi-Fi, and then I'll show you a little bit more what this device has to offer. Alright, so we are in the lock screen here, and as you can see to the bottom, you do get quick access to your voice assistant there. You can unlock it, and you also get quick access to your camera. I'm already getting some notifications there. It looks like there's a system update that is available, which I will go through that in a little bit. So we are in the home screen here. Up on top, you got your clock widget there, Google search bar, and then you also got a Google folder here. So for Gmail, Maps, YouTube, Drive, Play Music, Play Movie. Let's go and exit out of there. You got your Moto option there, Contacts, Play Store. Let's open up the dialer real quick to see how it looks. And it looks just pretty basic. And you got on-screen buttons here, so you got your home, recent apps, and a back button. Let's go ahead and clear that out real quick. And then if you slide to the right of the display, you'll get into a Google option here, which is pretty neat. I like that. And let's see what else we got here. So you got a Verizon folder, so you do get some pre-installed Verizon applications, which is pretty standard. And then you also get Verizon's messaging application, which you don't have to use that. You can use the other messaging app that's in the app drawer here. So to get into the app drawer, you just slide up, and then you can see all the apps that are pre-installed. For instance, you got FM radio here, which is pretty interesting because you can use this with the headphones or without, but you might hear some low quality sound without the headphones. So just kind of keep that in mind. And there is the stock messaging application, so you can choose to use that one or you can use Verizon's, but pretty much a near stock Android experience on this. And let's go ahead and exit out of there. Let's go ahead and long press on the home screen, which will take you into Wallpapers. And you got different themes to choose from. For instance, you got art, earth, landscape, cityscape. So you get different type of themed wallpapers to choose from. Go ahead and exit out of there. And you do get that nice accordion effect with Nougat. Go ahead and check out the flashlight here. So it does appear pretty bright for the most part. That's a nice option you get there. You get airplane mode, auto rotate, Bluetooth, location. You can edit these if you like. So you get hotspot, invert colors, data saver. You have that as well. Let's go ahead and back up out of there. And let's go ahead and jump into settings here. And I'll show you some other options you have here. So if you slide out from the side, you can pretty much go through your settings that way as well. Or if you want, you can just close that up and then just kind of go down each one. But you do get advanced calling on this, which is pretty nice. Data usage, let's see what else we got here. Let's go into display, and you also have adaptive brightness. So I really like that. I like adaptive brightness option you have there. And you also got a color mode option. So you can either have standard or vibrant. I like vibrant. I like the colors to look a little saturated on my display there. And then you also have screensaver, display size. You can adjust the size of it if you'd like. Let's back up out of there and see what else we got here. And then let's jump into storage here. So again, this has 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and pretty much out of the box, I've used 6.50 gigabytes, and I've only connected this to my home Wi-Fi. But again, you can remove the back cover there, and then you get access to a micro SD card as well. All right, so let's get ahead and back up from there. You get a battery option there and security here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to set up the fingerprint on the Moto E4 here. I'll go ahead and register my thumbprint here. I'll show you how easy it is. So all you gotta do is just press down multiple times on that fingerprint sensor there. I know I'm kind of rushing through this, but just try to get different areas of your thumb, and that's pretty much it. It'll register just like that, and then you can add additional fingerprints if you like. Now you also have another option here called Smart Lock, which you can have on body detection, trusted places, trusted devices, trusted face, or trusted voice. So I do like that feature that you have there. And moving on from there, as you can see, about phone, this device is rocking Android 7.1.1 Nougat. So that is pretty amazing on this $40 device. You're getting pretty much the latest version of Android to date right now, and you're going to get all those good features that come along with it. And let's go ahead and just talk really quick about Moto Actions that you have on your Moto E4 here. So I'll go ahead and press start. As you can see here, you got Moto Actions, so you can use simple gestures to do things quickly, like shrink the screen down to size, and Moto Display, so you can basically receive discrete notifications and auto adjust screen color at night. So it's actually a pretty cool feature. I'll go ahead and click on Moto Actions here, and then I'll show you where you can pretty much either have on-screen buttons, or you can pretty much have off-screen buttons. They're completely removed, and you'll use the fingerprint sensor there to pretty much navigate around your display. So you can swipe right for recent apps, or you can swipe left on the fingerprint sensor to go back. So I know that'll probably take some getting used to, but that is a pretty neat feature you have there. And so go ahead and click back there. So then you got your Moto Display as well. And let's go ahead and jump into the camera application now. So I'll go ahead and show you this real quick, just the camera interface. So you do got a quick capture option there. You got QR and barcode scan as well. And then you got your settings menu for your camera that pretty much slides out just like that. and then you get different options here, so you can see the video size. It's going to be full HD, so 1080p at 30 frames per second, the highest resolution that you can record. And then you got some different options there as well. You can just slide out to get back into your camera. Take a look at the shutter speed here, and it appears to be okay. Tap to focus, you can adjust looks like the white balance there, so that's pretty nice. And let's go ahead and check out the shutter speed here. You got burst shot just by holding down on the shutter button. You also got a pro mode here, professional mode, which gives you some manual controls, and then you got panorama there as well. Let's jump back into the camera there. And so yeah, I'll definitely go into more detail about this 8 megapixel rear facing camera and the 5 megapixel front facing camera in the full review. And let's go ahead and test out that fingerprint sensor real quick. And it appears to be working pretty good there. Pretty accurate, not the fastest, but still it's a good option you have on the Moto E4. Alright, well that's basically it. This was the Moto E4 unboxing and hands-on for Verizon. Again, you can pick this up right now at your local Walmart for $40. So definitely stay tuned for the full review. Should have it ready in about a week. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more feature videos. This is Paul Tech, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.